Hi, my name is Ingeby from Energised Performance, and this is Karen, one of my clients. Today we're going to run through 6 exercises for a Bodyfit feature, so the magazine Bodyfit, and they're doing a supplement on running fitness, so how to improve your running, how to get quicker, faster and stronger, and these 6 exercises are going to help you do that. We've decided to do it outside, and there is a large black cloud above our heads, so we're going to do these quite quickly and hoping that we're not going to get wet. However, with running you may get wet, so we're just going to carry on. You didn't know that, did you? What we're going to do is do 2 exercises and then cut, and then do another 2, and then cut, and then another 2. So you can actually just do the 2 exercises, and that will help you to build strength if you're short of time. Okay?
Yeah.
So to start with, the 2 exercises, we're going to do a moving squat with a calf raise. That's exercise 1. And then exercise 2 is going to be a moving straight arm plank into a side plank. So first exercise, Karen. We've been through it and Karen has warmed up. So we spent 10 or 15 minutes warming up. And I know that Karen has no injuries. That means that she needs any adaptations. If you are unsure, do post a comment on this YouTube clip or drop me an email at kim@energisedperformance.com, and I will give you some advice as to how you can adapt this exercise to make it easier. So to start with, Karen's going to go into a narrow squat, into a calf raise, and then take it into a wide squat. To be able to do this effectively, she's going to have to really engage her core and switch her glutes on. Why I've chosen this exercise is so that your quads and hamstrings, inner and outer thigh, all become strong, but it's also functional because it's moving. I've thrown in the calf raise as well so that we get the calves activated, which if you want to improve your running speed and strength, perfect exercise. So, ready to try it?
Yeah.
So Karen's just going to do about 5 reps, but if you've got the time, what I'd recommend is 3 sets of 15 reps. Short of time, cut it to 2 sets. Ready? So going into a narrow squat to start with, keeping the knees in line with the feet. Then she's rising up into a calf raise, coming down into a wide squat, core engaged. Calf raise, dropping back down, taking it into a narrow squat, and then going back down again, coming up into a calf raise. Excellent. Then going out to the other side. So Karen's just going to keep going whilst I talk you through a few teaching points. Okay? So what we're looking for is that the back remains nice and strong, that the weight is into her glutes, and as she rises up into the calf raise, that it's balanced on the inside and the outside of the foot, so she's not rolling in or out. As she does that, we want the depth of squat to be as deep as she can go without causing any discomfort into the knee area. We're also looking that when she's in the narrow squat, that the knees don't come in or go out. So quite a few things to think about as you do this exercise, but it will really help engage that strength and power when you run. So just doing one more, Karen, as a narrow squat. Coming down nice and strong, keeping that core engaged, and rest. Can you feel that?
Yes, that's good.
Yeah, is it quite difficult to think of all the different things?
No, just concentrating on the sequence.
Yeah.
Helps.
Okay, and the calf raise, how did you find that?
Yeah, that's quite good at the end to lift up.
Okay, because that's something different for Karen, so I've added that in. Do you think that would be useful from a running point of view?
Yeah, I do, definitely, to get both parts of the leg working.
Yeah. Okay, if you find that's too much to coordinate, just stick with a narrow squat to start with and the calf raise, and take out the moving going into the wide squat. But as I said, 2 sets to start with, 15 reps, building up to 3 sets, and see how that feels for you. Okay,
yeah.
Into the second exercise, so we're going to do a straight arm plank. So if you come over to the mat, you might want to take a mat yourself. So we're doing a full straight arm plank into a side plank because I know that Karen has a strong core and she also has no shoulder problems. If you have shoulder problems, I suggest that you just stick with a straight arm plank and you don't go into the rotation so that you look after the shoulder area. If that still feels a little bit challenging, then go into a normal crunch. So just lying on your back doing a crunch. So Karen's going to come up into the straight arm plank. so as you can see, she's got a nice strong back. We're just going to correct the pelvis slightly, so just bring that underneath you. So you want the pelvis to be level, hips level, arms in line with the shoulders, okay? So make sure that your shoulders and arms aren't out of alignment. So nice straight line there. Use a mirror or get someone to help you if you're not sure. So you hold that for 2 to 3 seconds and then you rotate onto one side. So keep the hip nice and high and then pause, hold, keep it nice and strong and then rotate to the other side. Okay, so Karen's just going to keep doing that whilst I talk you through a few other points. So as you rotate, you want to think of your tummy button as the pivot point to keep your balance. It is quite challenging in the full plank to keep your balance as you come up to this position. So I suggest that you start with the half plank into rotation until you get used to the exercise. You're aiming to do this so that one rep is straight arm into a side plank, straight arm into a side plank. That's one. So you're aiming to do 15 to 20, 2 times, building to 3 times. So Karen's just going to do one more. Excellent. Hold and rest. As you go down, don't collapse in a heap, okay? Because that's when you might find that your shoulder gets out of alignment. So just relax down gently. How did you find that one?
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah?
Felt like I needed to feel strong in the legs and the core and obviously the shoulders.
Okay, and as you're doing the rotation,
Yeah.
is there anything that you could tell people that would help, just from a point of view of a client basis, to help them as you go over into the
Just to make sure your core's really strong to help with the balance to move around and come back down.
Okay, and did you feel secure as you were doing it?
Yes.
Excellent. So whilst we're doing this exercise so that you can improve the strength in the front and the back of your abdominal area, and also the rotation works into the oblique, the side muscles. So as you're running, the stronger your inner unit is, the less likely you're going to get injured and the more likely you'll be able to run faster. So really good exercise, but make sure you feel nice and secure and able to do that. And any adaptations, just ask us. Okay, so that's the first 2 exercises. If you want to know any more, log on to our website, energisedperformance.com, or buy the Bodyfit September issue, their magazine, and you'll find out more. And then log on in a moment to find out the next 2 exercises. Thanks, Karen.
Okay.